Alright, I decided I'm going to do one of my 6x6 journals because I need to do one for a friend. So our first page, our hinge is going to be on the left, 1/2 inch. Alright, our second page, page 2, 1/2 inch on the left. Look, don't do it so hard that you rip your paper. Alright, let me find another piece of paper. Is that my page? There's my page. Alright, do I want them on the side or do I want them on the bottom? I think I want them on the bottom. So, 1/2 inch. Sorry if my head is in the way. I can't really see my folds. Okay. I always get the very first page messed up. First page hinge should be on the right as you glue. Where did my sample book go? Hang on, I gotta get this straight in my head or we're gonna be in trouble. So this is page 1. And we're gonna glue this on top of that. Onto there. And then I think we glue this down, but that's still not right. Hang on, I gotta figure this out. Okay, here's our page 1. Our hinge was on the left. We're not going to glue this on top of that, but we're going to flip it like this. And we're going to glue page 2 hinge to the edge of page 1 like this. So let me get my glue. I always, for some reason, that first page, and I always have to stop and play around till I can remember, because the third page is actually a hinge, or actually the half page. Let me make sure we're kind of straight, or as straight as I can get it, because you know I ain't gonna do it straight. Alright, page 3. We need a 1/2 inch on the right side. And I guess it really doesn't matter on my paper because it looks like they can go multi-directional. So let me see here. Alright, here's another one that gets me in trouble. We're going to glue this one right there. We're going to glue this hinge onto page 1 like that. And you can do this next step either before or after. We can glue, then we're going to fold it in half, and then we're going to cut out a little opening for our like I like to put a bookmark in that little page. So you get it all lined up and make sure things can close and they're hinged properly. Then we are going to fold this one in half, page 3. But it doesn't necessarily need to go right up to the fold. Leave yourself a little bit of space. And I have this little half circle here. Do I want to do a half circle or do I want to do a hole punch? What did I do on this one? Let's see what I done on this one. I did my little half punch. So let me find it. Gotta move things around again. Using my drawer as a little shelf. Alright. And what always gets me in trouble is I always punch the hole before I fold it in half, so it's never centered. It's never centered. But anyway, so we are going to glue this page onto page 1. You could make it a pocket if you wanted to. And see, this way we have a hinge available for our next page, for page 4. And then we're going to glue just 2 sides of page number 3 right here. means we're on page number 4. So we need a hinge on the right hand side. Let me see. I'm going to say that's the right hand side. And you only have to press hard enough to get your crease in the paper. So now we're going to glue this on top of that hinge right there. I'm going to try and be a little neater this time. I mean, the last couple I made were so crooked. So crooked. And again, don't put it right up next to your fold. Okay, page number 5. We are going to fold in half and put it right on this hinge right there. So you can either glue one side at a time, or you can put the glue on both pieces and just slide it in, and let's see. I might get over there. I might just go for both edges at the same time. Okay, and then you kind of slide them into place. My back one's being contrary. Oh, come on, no. Get up there. It's just slightly off. Getting glue all over everywhere. Okay. So that was page 5. Page 6, we are making a pocket and we are folding a 1/2 inch on the right. So here was the one that we just made. So now we are making this one here. So this is going to be glued right here on 3 sides, but we need to make our opening twist my pencil. And how big of a dip do I want? I think it's a little off sides there, but that's okay. So now we're going to glue this on to the back of page, what was this? 1, 2, 3, page 4. You're going to glue 3 sides, just the edges, and not the top. You're going to leave it open. And the closer you can get to the edge when you're gluing, the more space you will have in your pocket. I tend to not be a very straight gluer, so this is always a challenge for me. Okay, we will flip that down that way. Now let's see where we're at. We are on page 7. We are going to do our hinge on the right hand side. And we can either glue this hinge on top, or you can put this over the hinge. I am choosing to go over. And again, you know, you're working it to make sure everything's getting glued down, everything bends. Page 8. We're going to do our hinge on the right hand side. And see, we've done our pocket. We've just did this page. Now we're going to do this page. So you can, again, you can either put this over, or you can put it like that all the way across the top. And it's at this point where your ½ inch might be changing slightly, because as it gets thicker, It's going to throw your measurements off. And this page we're going to glue completely down. So that's why she went under. That's why we go under, because we're going to glue it completely down. But I like it over, so I'm going to do over. See, it's getting a little off kilter at the top here a little bit. I'm trying to be as straight as I can. Easier said than done. And then we're gluing this down. Let's see, now we're on page number 9. We are doing a 1/2 inch on the right hand side. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're on to this page over here. This is number 9. And then 10 will be our little folded sheet. So we can glue this on top of this hinge like this. Off any excess glue. I don't know what them kittens are doing in there. I hear them doing something. Make sure your page bends. Alright, page number 10. This is page number 10. It says fold in half. Fold in half. And we are going to glue, let's see. Once you make one, you're golden. I guess it doesn't matter how we glue our page on there because we're going to slap one over the top. So you can either glue it on top of it like so. Let me see. If we do it on top of it, when we get to this page, Hang on. I think we will put it on top of the hinge, is what I'm gonna do. Try to get it straight. And mine is not straight. Let me have it. Let me have my paper. I know what it's gonna do. It's gonna rip the paper a little bit. Alright. Let me put some glue on here again. I think I'll be okay on this because you're not gonna see it. And the other side will be covered. I gotta get a different wipe. Wipe my hands. Okay. So that's page 10. And it's going to be the folded page like that. And see, I kind of... Well, we can hide this with lace or washi tape or anything. So let's march on, shall we? Page number 11, we are doing a 1/2 inch on the right hand side. And that's this page right here. And then on the next page, we'll have one flipping up from the bottom. So, this we are going to glue. And this here is where maybe you wouldn't have, where not necessarily have the 1/2 inch, because it's starting to get a little bulky and it starts taking away your some of that space as you add pages. Alright, let's try and be as straight as we can be. Oh gosh. I'm such a This is so frustrating for me. I am a perfectionist, and this is so frustrating for me. But it is what it is. Okay, that was page 10. No, wait. That was page 11, right? Okay. So page 12. We need a 1/2 inch on the right hand side. And my little trick for remembering what page, I number the back of them. So I'm going to glue the hinge and glue this directly on top of the hinge. And try to get this straight in there. All right, number 13. We need to trim a little bit off because we need to trim a 1/2 inch off the right hand side. Okay, because of this fold right here. So what I'm going to do, and you want to cut it just a hair before your fold, so it can give you a little room to, if you're not a straight, if you can't do things straight like me, it gives you a little wiggle room if you don't go all the way to that 1/2 inch. See, so I gave myself a little room so it will bend, and then we will score at the top. But I think I'm going to score at the, if it was the top, this would be upside down, so it would be the bottom actually. Because we are going to, on our score, we are going to glue it on this side like that. And then we will fold this in half. Let me see, how did I do that? Yes, like this. Scooch over. And see, if you get too far that way, then it won't, your page won't turn, but I'm good. I am good. I did good. Okay, then we're going to fold it in half. And then it'll go up like that. And we still got our hinge going on over here. Okay, on to page number 14. Let me see, I think this is our diagonal pocket. So we just did this page right here. Now we're coming over here to do this page. Okay, let me see. It says trim 1/2 inch off the right hand side. So what you're going to do, this time we're going to fold the hinge over onto our paper. But you want to trim right here to the fold. So I'm just going to mark about to there, I think. And then this is where we want to, look how uneven this is right here. Some are out farther, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So now we're going to make like a little diagonal, but you want it to be this side of this hinge. So and save this piece, we can use it making something else. Alright, so we are going to glue our hinge. And then we will glue this edge, and this edge to make a pocket. And again, try and be as close to the edge as you can get. Hey, I did pretty good that time. Okay. So we just did that page. Now we're going to do this page. And then we're almost done. Almost done. So we are on page 15 and we need 1/2 inch on the left hand side, because we're going to glue it right there to continue our book. Okay, we're going to glue this hinge right there. I'm going to try to anyway, because my book is not even by any means, but it will still look good enough to give as a gift when you get done. By the time you embellish your pages and everything, it will look nice. Very nice. Because we'll go through this finished one over here. And probably your first one that you do will look so much better. Alright, this is page 16. We need a right hand hinge. Sorry, I keep popping my head in there. I am so sorry. Let me see. This one we are going to fold in half, not quite to that line. And we're going to glue it down like so, because we've only got our back cover next. And on this first one here that we did, you know, you can either leave that flapping like that, or you can glue this down to create a pocket right here. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this a pocket. Since we have those other pages that we can put lines on, and they can actually write on those. And try not to get glue everywhere like I just did. Okay. So we're going to glue on our hinge right there. Let's see here before it dries on me. And we're going to make a pocket out of this back one. So now we have our last page. We are not going to hinge it anywhere, but what you want before you get to this step is to get you some clips to kind of hold your cover in place once we glue it. So we're going to glue on 3 sides, this edge, and this edge. And then we're going to glue this around to the front. So I think I'm just going to apply glue on my book, since I'm notorious for not being able to glue straight. And you get this in place where you want it. Still trying not to get glue everywhere. And then, don't you just like how I say, and then I have an idea. we kind of glue. You kind of wrap it around the spine of your book like that. And once you get it the way you want it, I just put clips until the glue dries. And it'll hold it in place. So we're going to let this one dry, and I will show you the finished book over here. So I decorated the cover. I put a little pocket right here. Here's the journaling card. I put a little bookmark in there. Here's my little bookmark. Okay, this is glued down, so here we have a tag. And put a little flower right there. Here is the journaling card that I made. And it's going to sit in this pocket right here. I made a little waterfall, what do you call these? I don't know. Made a little matchbook notebook down here. Then this folds out, and here's the paper. You know, I stamped this with lines. This one folds down, and they can write on this, but I also made a little pocket and put a little journaling card. Over here we have a journal card in this pocket. Had some little green lace I put on there. Used some stickers over here. I left this one unlined. And then for our back, I gave them a little journal card. So these are quick and easy little ephemera holders, journals, you know, that you can make and give as gifts, which is what I'm going to do. And I ended up putting washi tape on the spine here. So I hope you had fun. I hope you made one with me while we, you know, so we did it together. Next thing we'll do when this dries will be to embellish that little folder, and I'll send it off to its new owner. So until next time, be safe, and don't let the world change your smile. Let your smile change the world. Bye.